Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily updates on Jito. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue these daily updates. I mean, right now, Jito, the price is not as volatile as it was anymore. The hype is also dying down a little bit, which is unfortunate. It will come back at some point of time, I think, but if there's no hype, if there's not a lot of people looking at Jito, there's also no point in covering it daily. So let me know if you'd still like to see these updates daily. In this video, we'll still do a full update, so we'll look at everything you need to know, and that's what we'll do. In the last 24 hours, Jito, to dive right into it, Jito has actually been able to hold its levels fairly well. 2.5, as we talked about earlier yesterday and the day before, is the main support level. If that breaks, Jito officially is bearish again, and will drop down to 2.25, 2.35, and then potentially also down to $2. But it has been able to hold that. All right, partially I think because of how strong Solana has been, but if we can now confirm one thing, it's that Jito very much is more correlated to Bitcoin or not correlated to anything at all than to Solana. All right, because look at this. Solana since Monday has been super strong. Jito very much has not been. Jito is at the same price, which is unfortunate. Jito is one of the biggest drivers of Solana's total value locked, for example. And Jito itself right now, there's just not much going on. If you look at the open interest, for example, for GTO, what you'll see is that there's a bit of increase, but it's negligible. All right, so you can see that over the last day we've built something up, and you can also see that right here. It's very clear where that momentum was building up, but then we also instantly lost it again. So Jito itself right now is purely neutral. All right, now from a neutral market structure, some good things can happen. All right, so right now the situation is that basically Jito is stuck in a range, I would say actually between like 2.75 or 2.8 and 2.5. So this is the range which we are in. If you assume we're in a range, then the EMAs are in the middle, which are always in the middle of the price. Then you assume that the moves we got right here earlier last week were a bit of fake outs, which I can believe at least. So this is the range, and technically Jito from this range could actually break out. What we potentially could see is some sort of a lagging behavior from Jito, that Solana potentially stays up at the levels it's at right now, which is relatively high, and that Jito follows a little bit later. That's a possibility. I'm not sure if I expect it, all right, because at this moment, like I said, it almost feels like Jito is more correlated to Bitcoin, and for Bitcoin it actually seems way more likely that we'll have a bit of a bearish breakout at some point of time in the next few days. And Jito itself, the problem is that right now, like I said earlier, there really is no momentum. There's no bullish, there's no bearish momentum. So I would say the direction is slightly bearish due to what we see if we zoom out. All right, this is not a bullish chart, and because of that big drop and just in general weakness we saw from the price last Friday. So that's why I think technically, or I think it's more likely that we'll break below 2.5 and drop down to 2.35 and 2.25. That's why I think it's most likely. But technically, this is as possible and as likely as a bullish breakout above 2.8 and a rally back up to $3 and 3.1. So that's what you should know, right? A rally from here is a possibility if we break above 2.8 and actually hold it as support, unless the last couple of times. But I wouldn't say it's most likely, all right? I would say a continuation down is most likely, but just know that opportunities are here, all right? So keep an eye on it. Those are my thoughts on Jito. Don't forget to check out my premium and signal group down in the description or the pinned comment. Very valuable, but that's obviously, I'm a bit biased on that. So check it out. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.